Hello, everyone. I'm going to start about solitary confinement, which in this building right here, for 6 months, we had a study commission to understand the science behind the solitary confinement. And for 6 months, with the Department of Corrections, with Black and Pink, with the Human Rights Commission, we sat at this table and tried to figure this thing out. And I was the only person on that committee that ever been in solitary confinement. So I want to say to you this. One of the things that we highlighted was why not letting folks on solitary confinement come out more for recreation, not just 1 hour a day. And then we challenged the fact that there was no, excuse me, there was no, you had to wait 5 days. If you go into segregation, you got to wait 5 days before you can have a shower. Oh, shit. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. I get so excited because it gets me so mad that the scrutiny they have in the Department of Corrections stinks. Now, it's been 20 years in the prison system, and it's been terrible back then, and it's still terrible now. And all my friends around the country died in prison, and the prison in Angola, San Quentin, and a couple of my friends all died in solitary confinement. There was a person here in Rhode Island, he was dealing with a drug situation, and they gave him methadone. They overdosed him with methadone, and he died in segregation. Nobody knows about that because it's been kept under the rug. But I was in there, and the fellow folks went up to the prison and let them know that our voices were heard. Right now, we had this 6 months at the study commission, and I'm not sure where they're at from here. Because when I was on the committee, A.T. Walls was the director. And he wasn't a bad guy. He was understanding how someone that can stay a long period of time in solitary confinement have come up with mental health problems. It's unfair of anyone's life to be in isolation for a long period of time. And as I read the last report, they still have folks in high security and segregation for over 3 years. And that's not right. And the other thing that's not right is somebody talked about the laws in this plantation state. Now, they got a law called 32F, which the lady before mentioned about. And 32F, you can be found not guilty, but by the fact you're on probation, you'll still go to prison, like myself. Now, let me say that again. You can be found not guilty and still go to prison. What kind of crazy laws of these clowns have got up here, man, But I like to say that if you keep fighting with us and there and Black and Pink and all those comrades, I'm so glad that some of you young folks out here fighting in the struggle, because we need economic and social justice. Because without no justice, there's no peace. Yes, sir. And I like to close with this. I like to close with, ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop. That's right. God bless you all. Stay safe. keep the fight up and don't give in.
Go ahead. I want to talk. All right, thank you. No problem.